What happens when the Pope dies? To most, it marks the end of a great spiritual leader's life, but inside the Vatican, a sacred and time-honored ritual begins, a centuries-old process that determines the next leader of 1.3 billion Catholics around the world. When the Pope passes away, it's not officially recognized until one man says so, the Camerlengo, the Vatican's chamberlain. He gently calls the Pope's baptismal name 3 times. If there is no response, he declares, the Pope is truly dead. The fisherman's ring, a symbol of the Pope's authority, is then destroyed in front of Vatican officials. This ensures that no one can forge papal documents or seals in his name. And just like that, the Holy See enters sede vacante, and that's Latin for the seat being vacant. A time when the chair of St. Peter is officially empty. A period of mourning begins. The body of the Pope is dressed in papal vestments and displayed in St. Peter's Basilica. Hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions, come to pay their final respects. Within 4 to 6 days, a grand funeral mass is held. Heads of state, leaders of other faiths, and clergy from across the globe gather to honor his life and legacy. Finally, the Pope is buried, often in the crypts below the basilica, alongside his predecessors, in a place reserved for saints and history makers. During sede vacante, the Church enters a state of pause. No major decisions can be made. The Camerlengo becomes the temporary steward of the Vatican, overseeing day-to-day affairs but with limited power. The late Pope's apartments are sealed. Vatican staff await their next spiritual leader, but the world watches, wondering who will be chosen next. Within 15 to 20 days, the College of Cardinals convenes. Only those under 80 years old are eligible to vote. They gather in the Sistine Chapel, behind locked doors. No phones, no internet, complete silence. They take an oath of secrecy. Their duty to discern God's will and elect a new pope. Each cardinal writes a name on a slip of paper and folds it. Votes are cast up to 4 times a day. To win, a candidate must receive a 2/3 majority. But how do we, on the outside, know what's happening inside? The answer lies in the smoke. After each round of voting, the ballots are burned. If no decision is reached, chemicals are added to produce thick black smoke, a message to the world meaning, no decision yet. But when a new pope has been chosen, the smoke turns white. It rises above the Vatican and signals to millions. The senior cardinal steps forward and announces to the world, Habemus Papam, meaning we have a pope. The new pope chooses his name, stepping into a 2,000-year-old legacy. He appears on the balcony of St. Peter's Basilica to offer his first blessing as the Bishop of Rome and the new head of the Catholic Church. The death of a pope is not just an end, it's a moment of profound transformation, a ritual that binds centuries of tradition to the hopes of a modern world. One life ends, and the spirit of the Church moves forward. The seat is never empty for long. And now, with Pope Francis gone, the Church prepares once more to turn the page. The world waits for white smoke, and the voice that will echo across St. Peter's Square saying, Habemus Papam,